Hello everybody, a very good evening and a very warm welcome to the most awaited, most asked for and yet another dhamakedar, faratedar and mazar session by Embibe. This is Pritesh, your host, your dost and a proud educator. So, 2019 के पेपर का आप में से बहुतों को इंतज़ार था. So we are back with the 2019 paper. I know I look very tired and in a very bad shape. It is because I had a very tiring day and it's 9 o'clock and again I have an early start tomorrow. But anyway, sir, making of funny videos in Vani ma'am's channel of to leading by. Oh yes, Sadik. Thank you so much, Sadik, for being with me throughout this journey. Thank you so much, Sadik. It really means a lot. Hi Arathi. Hi Anushika. Actually, I'm not able to read your names clearly. I wear my specs. Number बढ़ चुका है अब क्या करें. But anyway, today we'll be doing the 2019 paper. So very good evening everyone once again, and we will be talking about the grade 10th 2019 CBSE Board Bio paper. ठीक है? So yeah, good evening. Welcome to this session, and do not forget to visit us on Embibe because this is absolutely free of cost. It gives you everything that a student can ever ask for and that too completely free. So एक बार तो आप लोगों को ज़रूर Embibe के पेज को visit करना ही चाहिए. So make sure that you do it, and yeah, do connect with us on Telegram as well because here you get your doubts solved, you get to ask questions to us, you also get the updates of whatever is happening on the channel and the PDFs, right? So let's begin without any further delay. So we'll be talking about grade 2019 paper of bio. We'll be going through all the sections, all the different types of questions, 1 marker, 2 marker, 3 marker, 5 marker. From this year, from 2023, you have your biology exam exactly after 30 days. You have on the 5th of March is your bio paper. So not 30 days actually, 21 days of Feb and 5 days. After 26 days or 25 days you have your biology exam. This year CBSE board ने एक additional section add किया है, section E, which is going to be of 4 marks. So your entire science paper is going to be of 80 marks and bio is going to be of 30 marks. We have got 5 chapters in bio, that is how do organisms reproduce, life process, control and coordination, heredity and our environment. So we'll be discussing the questions from all of those. So you'll be having the question. So let us start with the 1 marker question. The first question is name 2 industries based on forest produce. This is from your chapter Our Environment. So any 2 industries that are dependent on forest products. So forest products पे we have got timber, paper, furniture, right? You have got medicine. आजकल तो medicinal industries भी बहुत आ चुकी हैं. There are so many industries. I don't want to name any brands, but there are so many brands who take their products directly from nature, right? So there is paper industry, timber industry, furniture industry. There are so many of them. This is from your chapter Our Environment. For 2 marks, 1 mark for each, you have got timber and paper industry. Hi Kritishna, welcome to the session. TIMBER, it is not TIMBRE. ठीक है, it is TIMBER. No problem. This is for grade 10 paper discussion. ठीक है, चलिए. Next question we'll see. Again it's a 3 mark question from section 3. List in tabular form. अब यहाँ पर आपको क्या करना है? You don't have to get confused. You have to visit the question as it is. List in tabular form. तो यहाँ पर आपको एक table form में you will have to give the answer. In tabular form, 3 distinguishes features. You have to give 3 features between autotrophic nutrition and heterotropic nutrition. 3 features based on auto and hetero. तो क्या क्या features हैं auto and hetero के? Autotrophic make their own food, heterotropic depend on others. Autotrophic are also called as producers, heterotropic are called as consumers. Autotrophic carry out photosynthesis, heterotropic do not carry out photosynthesis. Autotrophic prepare food with the help of inorganic products. Heterotrophs depend on autotrophs or other organisms for their food. ठीक है? So that is what is about your autotrophic and heterotropic. Yes Kritishna sir, will you come with class test? Definitely हम लोग test भी करेंगे, don't worry, है ना? तो Sadik, I promise you that I'll be hand holding you till your board exams and I'll make sure that you guys score 30 on 13 bio. तो ऑटोट्रॉपिक का क्या है? दे प्रिपेयर देयर ओन फूड, दे कैरी आउट फोटोसिंथेसिस, दे ऑब्टेन एनर्जी फ्रॉम इनऑर्गेनिक सोर्सेज. एग्जांपल बैक्टीरिया, ग्रीन प्लांट्स एंड एल्गे. Similarly, when I talk about heterotrophs, they depend on others, they are consumers, they don't have chlorophyll, they obtain energy directly or indirectly from other organisms. Very, 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 very easy. ठीक है. Sadiq, Embibe achieved 9th and 10th pay. I teach both 9th and 10th standard, right? So I teach 9th standard also. I have already completed chapters like why do we fall ill, tissues, and आपके ग्रेड 9 में इम्प्रूवमेंट इन फूड रिसोर्सेज, ये मैं ऑलरेडी कर चुका हूँ. आई विल बी डूइंग द रिमेनिंग चैप्टर्स एज वेल. ठीक है. सो दिस इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन ऑटोट्रॉप्स एंड हेटेरोट्रॉप्स. लेट्स मूव ऑन. अगेन इट्स अ 3 mark क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम सेक्शन बी. नाउ दिस इज बेस्ड ऑन लाइफ प्रोसेसेस वेयर वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट व्हाट इज ट्रांसपीरेशन, गिव इट्स 2 functions. सो ट्रांसपीरेशन क्या है? इट इज द Transpiration is the loss of water in the form of water vapor from aerial parts of the plant like stomata. So transpiration का definition क्या है? It is loss of water in the form of water vapor from aerial parts of the plant, and these aerial parts can be stomata, it can be lenticels, it can be cuticle. ठीक है. What are the functions of transpiration? So very good Arathi. So transpiration क्या है? Transpiration के functions होंगे, it helps in maintaining the temperature, it helps to pull up the water to a height in the plant. It is also called as a necessary evil. What is translocation? Translocation is the movement of solutes and solvents, basically food, from one part of the plant to another. Hi Akanksha. Akshansh, hi Akshansh. Why is it essential? It is important so that every part of the plant, like the root, the stem, the leaves, all parts of the plant get food. Where do the substances in plants reach as a result of translocation? They reach all the parts of the plant. Hi Amna, long time no see. Hello studying star. ठीक है. So transpiration क्या है? It is the loss of water from the in the form of water vapor. Function is it helps in the upward movement of water and it helps in regulating temperature of the plant. You can see transpiration हो रहा है. Hello मानवी. ट्रांसपीरेशन की वजह से ही एसेंट ऑफ सैप भी होता है. लाइक वेरी वेरी टॉल ट्रीज, एक्सट्रीमली टॉल ट्रीज कैन ऑल्सो रिसीव वाटर बिकॉज ऑफ द ट्रांसपीरेशनल पुल एंड दैट इज ऑल्सो असेंट ऑफ सैप. ठीक है. Transpiration clear? Yes or no? Tell me in the chat quickly. Is transpiration clear? No problem Hamna, no problem. I hope आपकी पढ़ाई अच्छी चल रही है. Is transpiration clear? Transpiration clear है? perfect. चलिए अब ट्रांसलोकेशन देखते हैं. सेकेंड पार्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन विच वॉज एज एन ऑप्शन. ट्रांसलोकेशन इज द प्रोसेस ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्टेशन ऑफ ऑर्गेनिक फूड मटेरियल थ्रू फ्लोएम. यहाँ पर फ्लोएम मेंशन करना बहुत जरूरी है. इट हेल्प्स इन द डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ फूड थ्रू आउट द प्लांट. एज अ रिजल्ट फूड रीचेज रूट, स्टेम एंड ऑल अदर स्टोरेज रीजन्स. ठीक है. सो ट्रांसलोकेशन इज व्हाट? इट इज द मूवमेंट ऑफ फूड फ्रॉम द लीव्स टू ऑल द अदर पार्ट्स ऑफ द प्लांट. इट इज bidirectional. It is bidirectional. ठीक है. Okay studying star, I got your point. Now moving on. Again it's a section B question for 3 marks based on how do organisms reproduce. What is carpel? Write the functions of its various parts. So carpel is also called as gynoecium. It is the female reproductive part of the plant. It is also called as pistil or gynoecium. It has got 3 parts, that is stigma which receives the pollen, style which helps to generate a pollen tube towards the ovary where ovules are present and fertilization takes place. Got it? It is nothing but the female part, also called as pistil, also called as gynoecium. It has got 3 parts: stigma which receives the pollen, hi Shreya, style which helps the pollen tube to generate towards the ovary where ovules are present and fertilization takes place. Understood? Got it? Did you get your 3 marks? Just tell me yes or no. Did you get your 3 marks? Shreya, as of now at Embibe Achieve CBSE 9th and 10th, we are catering to math, SST and science only. But very soon we'll be starting English and Hindi as well. Got it? That's amazing. चलिए बहुत बढ़िया. Let's move on further ahead to look at the answer. Carpel is the female reproductive part of the plant. It has three parts: stigma, sticky in nature, it attaches the pollen. Style is elongated tubular part of the carpel above the ovary. It elevates the stigma above the other flower parts. Ovary is the basal part which contains ovules. On fertilization, the ovary becomes a fruit. What is ovary? What is fruit? How will you define a fruit in biology terms? Fruit will be defined as a ripened ovary. Fruit will be defined as a ripened ovary. Got it? Those who are not responding can also please respond in the chat, guys. Please, I want to know that you guys are there, you guys are active. Please, those who are not responding, please respond. If you're not understanding anything, let me know. I will repeat it again. If you have understood, acknowledge that we have understood, move ahead. Please be active, right? And if you are watching this session while eating and all, so it's fine. ठीक है? Ripened ovary which leads, okay, Hamna, fruit is defined as ripened ovary. How will you define a fruit? Fruit is nothing but a ripened ovary. ठीक है? चलिए. Moving on to the next 3-mark question from section B. The question is, write the essential function performed by ozone at the higher levels of the Earth's atmosphere. So here what you will write, you will mention that ozone is present in the stratosphere layer of atmosphere. Its function is to block the harmful UV radiations that, that come from the sun. 1 mark you have got. How is it produced? Ozone is produced because of the splitting of oxygen molecule and combining it with another oxygen molecule. Ozone is O3. What is ozone? Ozone is O3. ठीक है? Okay. Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice. I hope you had a great time. I hope you enjoyed, visiting the Brain Museum. That's really nice to know. Yeah. Anyway, then name the synthetic chemicals mainly responsible for the drop of amount of ozone in the atmosphere. So what is the material that, hi Harshit, sorry. So what is the chemical that destroys the ozone? It is the CFC. So the chlorofluorocarbons destroy the ozone layer. And how, the fourth part is, how can use of these chemicals be reduced? So chlorofluorocarbons are generated from refrigerators, from aerosol sprays, from coolants. So you reduce the use of these appliances and automatically the CFC will reduce, right? Great, amazing. So answer bilkul clear hai. Ozone layer helps in prevent UV radiation. It is produced by the reaction of O2 with O making O3. O3 is ozone. Chlorofluorocarbons deplete the ozone. You can reduce CFC by reducing the use of AC, fridge, perfumes, coolants, aerosol sprays, etc. Clear? Is it clear? Quickly tell me. Chaliye. Jaldi, 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 jaldi. Okay, moving on to the next question. It's a 5-mark question. Why is the use of iodized salt advisable? Because iodine is responsible for the proper secretion of thyroxine, or you can also write as iodine is responsible for the proper functioning of the thyroid gland, right? Then name the disease caused due to the deficiency of iodine in our diet and state its one symptom. The disease that is caused by the deficiency of iodine is thyroxine. The symptom is swelling in the throat, puffy fingers. Hello Avya. Swelling in the throat, puffy fingers, fatigue. All of these are the symptoms of hypothyroidism. The disease caused is simple goiter. The disease caused is simple goiter due to hyposecretion of thyroxine by the thyroid gland. How do nerve impulse travel in the body? Explain. They travel in the body from from the receptor towards the central nervous system. How do they travel? From the dendrite to the cyton to the axon endings to the next dendron. Draw, explain. So that explanation is done. Now this entire question is for 5 marks. This entire question is for 5 marks. or you have an option what is hydrotropism. Design an experiment to demonstrate this phenomena. So it's very easy, very easy. ओके अक्षांश, जहां पर डायग्राम पूछा है सिर्फ वहीं पर बनाइए, जहां पर डायग्राम नहीं पूछा है वहां पर मत बनाइए, बिकॉज अननेसेसरीली आपका टाइम वेस्ट होगा एंड आपको एक्स्ट्रा मार्क्स नहीं मिलेंगे. ठीक है. सो हाइड्रोट्रोपिज्म इज द मूवमेंट ऑफ द रूट्स ऑफ प्लांट टुवर्ड्स वाटर. Right, it is a movement of the roots of the plant towards water. Very easy, you can just take it's very easy to demonstrate. You can just show a diagram. Here you can draw a diagram where you can show the roots growing towards the water. ठीक है. So first let us talk about simple goiter. You can see over here the swelling in the neck. The swelling in the neck is a result of goiter. Iodine is needed by thyroid gland for the production of thyroxine. It regulates fat, protein and carbohydrate metabolism. If the quantity of iodine is less, the neck will swell due to enlargement of thyroid gland. This is simple goiter. The disease caused is simple goiter. It occurs because of underproduction of thyroid hormone. Symptoms are swelling in the neck, dry skin, hair loss, fatigue, weight gain, increased sensitivity to cold. ठीक है. These are the functions of simple goiter. ठीक है. Yes. Then next one, talking about the impulse and talking about how messages are transferred. Information is received by the dendrite tip. It sets off a chemical reaction, sets an electrical impulse. It travels to the neuron from the cell body to the ends of the axon, blah blah blah. It causes the release of chemicals. Chemicals pass through the synapse and reach the dendrite of another neuron. Finally passes impulses from neuron to another cell, that is the effector organ. So how is impulse transferred? So impulse का जो reflex arc है, यहाँ पर you can also show the reflex arc. So reflex arc is from receptor to neuron, then there is association neuron, then there is the motor neuron, and here you have got your effector. ठीक है. That is how the impulse is transferred. ठीक है. So this was the first part of the question. What is the second part of the question? It is based on hydrotropism. So hydrotropism is the growth of plant towards water. Experiment is plant a seedling in a vessel containing soil. Adjacent to the seedling, put a porous spot containing water. Leave the setup. On examining the roots, you will see that the roots bend towards the source of water. They do not grow straight. It confirms that plants show hydrotropism. ठीक है. सर इस चैप्टर में जो न्यूरॉन जंक्शन वाला डायग्राम है वो भी आ सकता है. यस 100%, उसको सिनेप्स बोलते हैं हम ना. 100% वो आने के चांसेस हैं. राइट, चांसेस हैं. आई एम सेइंग चांसेस हैं कि आ सकता है. आएगा ही आई एम नॉट सेइंग, बट गारंटीड रिप्रोडक्शन चैप्टर में से डायग्राम आएगा, मेल या फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम. ठीक है. तो ये क्लियर है. हाइड्रोट्रोपिज्म क्लियर है आप सभी को. हाइड्रोट्रोपिज्म क्लियर है आप सभी को. Is it clear to all of you? Hydrotropism is clear. Any questions till now? Any questions till now? Any questions? Anybody please tell me. The gap between the neuron is called as the synapse. Correct with Akshansh. Anybody has any questions about any topic? अभी मैं आपको दे रहा हूँ. Hi सिमरन. अभी मैं आपको दे रहा हूँ 2 minutes. 2 minutes to ask me anything about any chapter of grade 10. 2 minutes open platform hai, because we are left with 2 questions. But before we do those 2 questions, I'm giving you an open platform. Any doubts about any topic of grade 10? Hello Educing Educational, very good evening. We are going to do 3 more papers, 2020, 2021, 2022. ठीक है. इसके बाद we'll be doing the sample papers by CBSE. No problem Akshansh, you can ask. Hello Avya. Sir, unstoppable. एक second. I'll just I'll just minimize so that I'll be able to read. Just give me 1 minute. या सर, अनस्टॉपेबल ग्रोथ इन प्लांट ऑक्सिन से होती है अभी या जिब्रेलिन से? देखिए, ऑक्सिन्स आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर द लेंथनिंग, ऑक्सिन्स आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर द लेंथनिंग, जिब्रेलिन्स आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर द राइपनिंग, जिब्रेलिन्स आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर द राइपनिंग, ठीक है, इथाइलिन एंड जिब्रेलिन्स। ऑक्सिन्स पर आपको तो ये नहीं है ग्रेड 10 में, ऑक्सिन, साइटोकिनिन्स, जिब्रेलिन्स, एब्सिसिक एसिड, ग्रोथ इनहिबिटर, ठीक है। चलिए अब आगे बढ़ते हैं। The next question is again from your section D for 5 marks. What are homologous structure? Homologous structure, same origin, different function. जैसे human hand and the wing of a bat. तो human hand is used for holding and bat का जो wing है that is used for flying. Sir, what is emasculation? Very good question, Hamna. Emasculation is the removal of the anther from the flower when you are making a bisexual flower into a unisexual flower. So you are removing the anther so that only the female part is left. Emasculation is the removal, the surgical removal of the male reproductive part of the flower. ठीक है? Thank you, Avya. God bless you. Give an example. So I already gave you an example. Second part of the question, the sex of a newborn child is a matter of chance and none of the parents may be considered responsible for it. Justify the statement with the help of a flow chart. अक्षांश, यहाँ पर आपको flow chart बनाना है, ठीक है। सर, कंट्रोल एंड यूपी बोर्ड के सिलेबस में, वाह ये तो अच्छी बात है फिर आदर्श, लेकिन बाकी जो जनरल आपका दिल्ली बोर्ड है उसमें तो आ रहा है, उसमें सिर्फ एवोल्यूशन कैंसल्ड है। शोइंग सेक्स डिटर्मिनेशन इन ह्यूमन बीइंग। सो सेक्स डिटर्मिनेशन आप कैसे बताओगे? सुपर इजी है सेक्स डिटर्मिनेशन बताना। तो यहाँ पर है आपका मेल, यहाँ पर है फीमेल, मेल में है एक्स वाई, फीमेल में है एक्स एक्स, गैमेट्स बनेंगे एक्स वाई एक्स एक्स, ठीक है। आप इसको कैसे बताओगे? तो ये होगा आपका एक्स एक्स, ये होगा आपका एक्स एक्स, ये होगा आपका एक्स वाई और ये भी होगा आपका एक्स वाई। तो द चांसेस आर नोबडी इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल, नोबडी इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल, ठीक है। तो आइए इसका जवाब हम देखते हैं। तो हमने ये पूरा क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर लिया। होमोलोगस स्ट्रक्चर्स ये बहुत इजी है एक्चुअली, 5 मार्क्स के लिए आपको बहुत कम लिखना पड़ेगा। तो homologous structure are similar in origin, different in function, arm of a human, wing of a bird. Flow chart showing sex determination, female is XX, male is XY, यहाँ से आएगा X, यहाँ से आएगा X या Y. If it is XX, it's a female, it's a daughter. If it is XY, it is a son, it is a male child. ठीक है। आदर्श रिप्रोडक्शन चैप्टर ऑलरेडी इन डिटेल 1 शॉट में हम कर चुके हैं। आप प्रीवियस वीडियोस देख सकते हैं इस चैनल पे, मैंने पूरा रिप्रोडक्शन चैप्टर 1 शॉट में पढ़ाया है, ठीक है। चलिए आव्या, उसके लिए आई विल डू 1 सेशन, डोंट वरी, दिस अ वेरी गुड रिमाइंडर। एक हम सेशन करेंगे जिसमें हम 2 या 3 घंटे में सारे पांचों के पांचों चैप्टर्स खत्म कर लेंगे। आई विल टेल यू हाउ टू डू इट। बहुत इजी है, हम नोट्स बनाएंगे और फटाफट 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 2 घंटे में पांचों चैप्टर्स खत्म कर देंगे, ठीक है। चलिए अब अगला सवाल, it's a 2 mark question from section E, so this is the last question. List in proper sequence 4 steps of obtaining germinating dicot seeds, या फिर ये तो 2 मार्क के लिए बहुत इजी है, या फिर after examining a prepared slide under high power of a compound microscope, a student concludes that the given slide shows the various stages of binary fission in a unicellular organism. Write 2 observations on the basis of which such a conclusion may be drawn. वेरी इजी, वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग। तो स्टेप्स ऑफ जर्मिनेशन क्या है? इम्बिबिशन, रेस्पिरेशन, इफेक्ट ऑफ लाइट, मोबिलाइजेशन ऑफ रिजर्व फूड, ये स्टेप्स ऑफ जर्मिनेशन हो गए। या फिर अगर आपको बाइनरी फिजन के ऊपर करना है तो द 2 ऑब्जर्वेशंस कैन बी डिवीजन ऑफ न्यूक्लियस एंड डिवीजन ऑफ न्यूक्लियस फॉलोड बाय डिवीजन ऑफ साइटोप्लाज्म। इससे आपको समझ में आता है कि इट इज बाइनरी फिजन। सो पहले होगा डिवीजन ऑफ न्यूक्लियस और फिर होगा डिवीजन ऑफ साइटोप्लाज्म। वेरी इजी फॉर 2 मार्क्स, वेरी वेरी एब्सोल्युटली इजी फॉर 2 मार्क्स। ठीक है, तो गाइज ये था, आई थिंक इट वाज अ वेरी 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 सुपर इजी पेपर ऑफ ग्रेड ऑफ 2019, है ना। बहुत ही इजी पेपर था 2019 का जो बायो का सेक्शन था। अगला सेशन जब हम करेंगे तब हम करेंगे 2020। 2018 का बहुत ही मजेदार क्लास था। आई होप यू गाइज हैव वॉच्ड दैट क्लास। इफ यू हैवंट प्लीज गो एंड वॉच। 2018 का पेपर हम कर चुके हैं, आज हमने किया है 2019। अगले सेशन में हम करेंगे 2020, ठीक है, फिर 21, फिर 22 एंड वील ऑल्सो बी डूइंग द सीबीएसई सैंपल पेपर। जो सीबीएसई बोर्ड ने सैंपल पेपर दिया है वो भी हम लोग जरूर करेंगे। ठीक है, चलिए उसी के साथ गाइस वी कम टू द एंड। दिस वाज अ वेरी नाइस इंटरेस्टिंग 2019 CBSE board paper of biology and I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys had fun. If you did, do not forget to give this video a big fat thumbs up. Do share this video with your friends and school WhatsApp groups and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you again really very soon. Thank you so much guys. Take care of yourself and yeah, until we meet next, this is Pritesh, your host, your dose and a proud educator from Embibe, signing off for now. Take care of yourself, stay healthy, stay happy, stay blessed and do not forget to keep imbibing because we believe in you.
Keep imbibing. We believe in you.